Ukraine's situation deteriorates in Avdiivka as Russia makes massive advances. It's day 611 of Russia's operation in Ukraine. Let's dive deeper. Starting from Avdiivka. For the past couple of days, Russian forces have been making steady advances, as they have found their momentum. At the northern flank of the city, in my last report, I reported how Russian forces captured the important heights. Since then, Ukrainian forces have tried several times to counterattack. Sources say they were not successful. On the other hand, Russian forces have started attacking Ukrainian positions along the railway line. Currently, it is said that they were able to push Ukrainian forces back. So it is considered a gray zone. Ukrainian forces are providing intense resistance, as any more area lost will deteriorate their condition rapidly in the city. Ukrainian sources reported that their forces are using Orlivka Road as their main supply route. If Russian forces get solid fire control over that road, then it could cause serious problems for their forces in the city. So to contain and stop the Russian advance, Ukrainian armed forces have ended the counteroffensive operation of the 47th Mechanized Brigade in the Robotny sector and deployed them here. As per multiple sources, they are responsible for holding this flank. However, Ukrainian sources have reported that pressure from Russian forces is high, so their armed forces are probably going to deploy several more brigades to this area. At the Eastern Front, pressure from Russian forces at the beginning of this offensive was not significant. Mostly positional fights were taking place. However, this was going to change as Russian forces started their offensive operation. Report says Russian forces are currently attacking north of Kastanove. It is said they were able to make tactical advances near the Donetsk filtration station. Now at the southern flank, after the initial progress, advance here has been quite limited. Reason is that Ukraine has deployed several units to this area. They are tasked to prevent Russian forces from reaching Orlivka Road. However, recently Russian forces were able to make a massive advance. If you remember, in the past month, Ukrainian forces started their counteroffensive in this area. In fact, they were able to push Russian forces back. Ukraine took around 1 week to make that advance. Latest report says Russian units of several brigades launched a massive attack from Vodyane to Spartak. Russian forces were attacking on a 10 kilometers front. Today confirmation came that they were able to take this area under their control. Basically, Russian forces captured this area in only 1 day. The total confirmed advance in this area is around 9 square kilometers, which is considered a massive advance, given how frontline change usually occurs. In addition, there is a confirmed report that after the Russian attack, they were able to take this area southeast of the military base. Ukrainian forces' situation around this military base has become critical, because as a result of the Russian advance, they took complete fire control over the supply road. There is unconfirmed report that Russian forces were able to take this area also. However, we will have to wait for the confirmation. In addition, Russian artillery and aviation is striking key areas very heavily. As the weather is predicted to get worse, situation will get difficult for both sides. Subscribe for more frontline updates. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below.